Hello everybody. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video, but here's something I find interesting today, or something that I got today actually, and I was going to do a little comparison and review. Of course, on top here you have Optimus Prime. Yes, he's definitely seen better days. You can see the chrome wear and the sticker wear. Some of the paint is rubbed off. He's missing his back ramp there on the trailer. And then on the bottom here, of course, we've got the 25th anniversary reissue with a lighter gray trailer, the shortened smokestacks, but he is complete, with his trailer door and all that. Show y'all something interesting that I just got today in just 1 second. Hang on just a bit. And this here is the item that I just got today. I call him the Generation 1.5 Optimus Prime. He's one of those high quality knockoffs you can find on eBay. I call him Generation 1.5 because obviously he's in the Generation 1 box, but he's got a Generation 2 style trailer with the Generation 1 trailer stripe. So I thought he was pretty darn interesting. You see he's got a lighter blue for his legs and other accessories like that. He does not come with the silver pinstripe pre-applied, and unlike the last of the Generation 1 knockoff primes that I got, the label that he comes with is not individually cut for those sections. So I'm going to have to go in, apply it, and then cut it so he can transform, and I just haven't felt like doing that just yet, since I did just get him today. But let me get him out of the box and show you all the goodness that he is. Alright, here he is out of the box. You'll see he's got the nice long smokestacks. It appears that this particular version, at least the one I got, they were a little quick on taking the smokestacks off of the sprues, so there is that little bit of flash still at the bottom of them on both sides. Not really a big issue in my book, but for some people it might be. He's got the nice shiny chrome, which sometimes will show up, sometimes won't. See, he's got the imprinted Desert Dog tires, just like the G1. He's got kind of a interesting, they call it a pearl red. He's got kind of interesting little swirls and metallic red finish on the cab there. The trailer is, I say it's black. I guess you could call it more of a dark gray, but it's pretty nice. Obviously it is a knockoff, so it does have the standard knockoff T2 marking there. And I guess, yeah, you can see it's a darker gray. It's not really black because that part's black and that part's a darker gray. Again, you can see the lighter blue than in other releases. And that goes throughout the whole entire Prime. Everything that's blue is that lighter blue. So let me get him transformed and pop open the bay and show y'all what all he comes with. Alright, here's the Prime cab in all his glory. Got the non-bloated rifle, as you can see right there. As is fairly common with these knockoffs, the head peg there doesn't always want to stay in. So I guess it needs a little work on the little notch there. No big deal. You see his head crest is not exactly centered on the paint job. Again, it's a knockoff. You know, there's going to be issues with them. Overall, I've been very pleased with all of the Generation 1 reissue high quality knockoffs, whatever you want to call them. I mean, they've all been great. They all feel great. I mean, yeah, there's minor issues like that, issues with paint apps, but then again, these days especially, you're getting issues like that with official Hasbro stuff too, so what are you going to do? Again, there's the lighter blue fists and legs going down to the feet. Then we come over to the trailer here, where we've still got that lighter blue going on with the trailer accessories and the little robot platform and base. Again, I haven't put all the stickers on because I just got him today. I put on the stickers that I felt like putting on right quick. You got the gas hose and gas pump and all that. The one issue that my Prime did come with, and I'm not sure if this is just a manufacturing issue or if this is a mold degradation issue, is you see that damage right there on the front of roller. I'm tending to believe that's probably more of just an isolated incident with my particular copy of roller. All the other high quality knockoffs that I've gotten have not had that issue with the, looks like where roller ran into a tree or anything like that. Again, minor issue in my opinion. Here is something that I found neat and interesting, because I have not gotten this in quite some time. In fact, the only other time I've gotten this particular thing is in one of my other high quality knockoffs. And what that is something that Walmart is trying to hype up for their $50 cab only Optimus Prime reissue. Is you actually get 2 guns. That's right, my Generation 1.5 actually came with 2 rifles. The bloated version and the regular version. Both of them in the same box. Like I said, I haven't gotten that since I got my gold rims high quality knockoff with the customized gold labels. And here's something else that I found interesting that came with mine today. A second pair of fists. He's actually got the skinny fists in his hand and on the arms. And then he actually came with, I guess, the bloated or elongated fists, where the back of the hand is a little bit more pronounced. So he comes with the 2 pairs of fists and the 2 rifles. Give me just a second and I will have the official Generation 2 transformed and next to this Prime so y'all can see the differences if there are any, and we'll go from there. Alright, here we are with the cab sections, the primes of the two different primes. We've got the original Generation 2 and the Generation 1.5 knockoff, as I call him. Now, you will notice these fists that I have attached to the Generation 2 are not the original fists. That's because prime fists are very easy to misplace, and originals are very expensive. These are actually reproductions from a page off of Facebook called Grimlock's Forge. Give him a check. They're awesome. He does great work. You can get them customized in any colors that you want. If you have a custom prime project, I thought the clear blue looked kind of interesting. So I got those so my G2 would at least be able to look like he can go into battle. You'll notice, of course, the blue is much darker than on the knockoff. And yes, in case you were wondering, this is an actual G2. Here's the Generation 2 branding, so it's not a Generation 1 stand-in with a G2 trailer. Of course, again, you're talking decades of play and wear with the Generation 2 here as compared to freshly out of the box Generation 1.5. Excuse me. But you'll notice that for the most part, the molds are identical. Of course, there were a few running changes throughout all of the prime molds. Every Transformer series has running changes as it goes through production. But pretty much, yeah, it's a very faithful reproduction. Alright, and again, forgive me, my Generation 2 has definitely seen better days. You'll notice the trailers are the same size. Yes, this is the knockoff, and this is the official original Generation 2. Again, with a darker blue, almost purple coloration. Sadly, I don't have the roller for it. The canopy's missing off of the little repair bay robot. He's been in storage for a while, so it's not exactly in the most pristine of condition. But you see the trailers are pretty much exactly the same. The main difference that I see is on the knockoff, the sticker on the inside of the trailer is more like the original Generation 1 sticker, where it's that kind of thin plastic material. On the Generation 2, it's actually that paper sticker. So you get a little bit more of the damage and wear on it over time. Again, one of those little things. If you're a collector, it may factor into your choice on getting this figure or not. And here in a moment, we'll compare them in vehicle mode. Alright, here they are both in their vehicle mode. Again, you can clearly see that the years have not exactly been kind to the original Generation 2 Prime. He's battle damaged, scarred, things like that. But he's still here. He's still around and kicking. One of the things that you'll notice is the center hub on the front wheel there kind of sticks out a little bit. From what I understand, this is because for some reason Hasbro misplaced or lost the mold for the hub, and they were actually using the Ultra Magnus hub to do the Generation 2 Prime, and also that's why on the 25th anniversary Prime the hub sticks out also, and it is not flush with the rest of the rim like it is on the Generation 1 and on the high quality knockoffs of the Generation 1 figures. But you see that in comparison, it is a little difficult to see, but it is more obvious seeing them side by side that this is in fact a black trailer, and this is just a very dark gray trailer that is almost black. Again, you see the dark blue, almost purple coloration on the legs and the trailer stand, and the lighter blue on the Generation 1.5. I'll have a few more comparisons here in just a moment, so y'all can see the different variations in just a second. Alright, here is the high quality knockoff Generation 1 Prime. You'll notice he's pretty much just exactly like the original Generation 1 Prime. Long smokestacks, all that jazz. Got the regular gray trailer, not the super light gray like the 25th anniversary reissue. It's just the regular gray that the original was. You'll notice he does have the darker blue, not quite as dark as the Generation 2, but definitely not as bright and vibrant as the Generation 1.5. Long smokestacks, of course, because all these KOs come with the long smokestacks. Because I guess they don't give a flip about the short smokestacks. Then again, the new Walmart one comes with the long smokestacks, but that is pretty much all you're getting for $50 from Walmart. Now, yes, you get the pair of fists and a regular rifle and a bloated rifle, but this is it for $50. On the other hand, if you could grasp having a very high quality knockoff in your collection, you get the entire figure, cab, trailer, roller inside, all of that, for about $50 shipped. In my opinion, I would rather spend the $50 to get the entire figure rather than just a portion of it. Again, I've been collecting these high quality knockoffs for a while, especially of the Prime. I actually have 4 out of the 6 versions that I know of. The only versions I don't have are the entirely black JAFCON one and the entirely white, I guess you would say, Snow Prime. One of these days I will get them. And whatever other Prime Generation 1 knockoffs that they come out with. Alright, hang on just a second and we'll have some further comparison. Alright, here is the original KO high quality prime that got me into all of these knockoff high quality primes. This is, from what I've seen on eBay and other sources, pretty hard to find these days. This is the gold chrome, gold rims knockoff of Optimus Prime. From what I understand, this was a limited edition over in Japan. If I remember correctly, he did not have the trailer in Japan. It was some like lucky draw, so the official one would only have the gold chrome in place of the regular silver chrome. It would not have the actual gold chromed labels. The gold chromed labels were a custom job. Guessing the person who had it before me did, or the person that they bought it from did. I've had this in my collection for probably about 10 years now. I mean, you see there is some scuffing and chipping on the front of the cab there, but this bad boy is what sparked my interest in the high quality knockoffs, because it is just so awesomely done. Got the gold chrome bumper, grille, headlights, the pinstriping. You've got the gold on the trailer there, gold on the rims. In comparison, there's the gold, there's the regular silver. Both are knockoffs, but I think the gold is just completely and totally freaking awesome. Alright, here is a little bit more on the gold chrome prime. Again, since he's a knockoff, that head peg doesn't always stay in. But as you can see, the interior stickers are done with the gold detailing. I just think this is completely awesome, because whoever took the time to get these stickers custom done, I mean, wow. One thing also that I find cool about him is he has a gold roller. I've never actually seen a gold roller outside of this knockoff. And I'm not sure if it came with the regular gold rims primes, because I don't have just a gold rims prime by himself. That wasn't customized with all the gold chrome labels. And like I said earlier, this being the one that got me into it, this is the only other time I've gotten the bloated rifle and the regular rifle. And what makes this regular rifle interesting is it's actually metal. It's metal and it's gold. And it's got a nice amount of weight to it. Again, I don't know if the regular gold rims primes came with this, or if this was some sort of custom